Galatians 6:3-4 speaks about self-deception. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. Right? He thinks he's something, right? He thinks he's this, but he's this. Verse 4, let every man prove his own work, then he shall have rejoicing in himself and not in another. There are people that look to others and think, that's who I am. I'm a great football player. I'm a great basketball player. I'm a great whatever speaker, whatever it is. Singer. A lot of people, like if you've ever watched Simon Cowell encounter somebody and they think that they sing great. It's like, no, they think that they sing like their favorite singer, whoever that is, and it's like, no, you don't. So there's a correction. It's kind of a delusional thing. They think they're this, but they're this. So, but the Bible gives a correction, gives you a plan of action. But let every man prove his own work, then he shall have rejoicing in himself and not in another. Let me go over to another area of self-deception. The letter to the Laodiceans in the book of Revelation. I want to go. That's 3:14 through 3:22. That's the letter to the Laodiceans. Jesus is speaking, and he says, "Because you say, I am rich, I'm increased with goods, and I have need of nothing, but you don't know that you're wretched, you're miserable, you're poor, blind, and naked." And so he's self-deceived. He thinks he's something, but he's not in the eyes of the Lord. And as a Christian, he's being rebuked, he's being chastened. And the Bible, and Jesus says, as many as I love, I rebuke and I chasten. Be zealous, therefore, and repent. What if you fail to repent? Let me show you what it says. To him that overcomes, I will grant to sit with me on my throne, even as I overcame and I sat down with my Father on his throne. Apparently, if you fail to repent properly of thinking yourself to be something when you're not, that you will not be granted to sit with the Lord on his throne. You fail to qualify for that reward. And I believe that God really wants to give rewards. He knows how great it is that to be given rewards. I believe that the Lord even, it's more blessed for God to give than it is to receive. And in the case where he gives rewards, that's where it's blessed for him to rejoice with his son who is obedient, who does his will, and in this case repents of being lukewarm, which is thinking yourself to be something when you're not.